Eamonn Holmes has opened up about the responsibilities he faced in his early 20s compared to the younger generation of nowadays in his exclusive Express.co.uk column. GB News host Eamonn Holmes has candidly opened up about the beginning of his career and how his first steps into the world of showbiz differ from those aiming for fame today. In his exclusive column for Express.co.uk, Eamonn admitted he felt old in his early 20s after getting engaged and becoming the youngest anchor on ITV at the time. The 62-year-old reminisced on his younger years and how even at 21 he felt old. "I remember thinking when I was 21 that I was old," he began, "and compared to 3 years earlier, when I turned 18, I was." The GB News presenter went on, hitting that landmark age felt like a real celebration. "I could drive a car, date girls, get a job and vote. The world was opening up to me." Eamonn then touched on how the pressures of expectations in the 1980s led him to believe it was all part of the process. "By the time I reached 21 I had a job, a car and was engaged," he continued. "The next step was marriage, mortgage and kids. No wonder I felt old." But those were the standards of the early 1980s. That's how things were measured. That's when values were different, the former This Morning frontman admitted before comparing it to those set in 2022. "We grew up quicker and assumed responsibilities that 21-year-olds in 2022 don't have to worry about or don't seem to want to worry about," he remarked. Taking aim at today's youngsters, Eamonn commented, "I mean, nobody seems to get married now until they are well into their 30s. And they only do that in case they miss the boat on starting a family." Reflecting on his own success, Eamonn said, "When I was 21, I was the youngest anchor on ITV, a record I am proud to say which remains to this day." After his breakthrough aged 21, Eamonn has gone on to present and appear in some of the UK's biggest shows. A decade later in 1993, Eamonn landed a role as the face of ITV's GMTV. 12 years later, Eamonn ditched the ITV show for a spot on Sky News, fronting its Sunrise program on weekdays. However, he remained a familiar face on ITV alongside wife Ruth Langsford as the faces of This Morning from 2006 to 2021. At the turn of 2022, Eamonn announced he'd be leaving ITV altogether and joining the new channel GB News. Alongside Isabel Webster, the pair front the channel's breakfast show every weekday. And Eamonn went on to tease his future on the channel in his latest column, insisting the best is yet to come.